We find, respected brothers and sisters, one of the tragedies of our times is that the most evil and immoral people have become icons and celebrities. A person might have a certain skill in a sporting field, he becomes a sporting star, youth flock towards him, embrace his life, honor him, revere him, imitate him, emulate him. But then you find this very same sporting star's life, as far as his social life is concerned, it is in total shambles. This very person, when he comes to that point, that pinnacle of fame, like they say in English, when you cannot control fame, it becomes a flame and it burns the very same person. Many a times when they come to that pinnacle of fame and they cannot control themselves, in that fit of ecstasy, either they get drugged, they rape women, molest children, and this from time to time the media continuously features this. And these are the people that have become icons and celebrities who themselves are deprived and devoid of morals and values. The only human whose life has been groomed to perfection, the only human whose life has been nurtured, molded to perfection, that it could reflect and manifest guidance for humanity in its entirety till the day of Qiyamah, is the life of Nabee Al Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We find the galaxy of prophets in its entirety were all molded by Allah. However, the difference between the two is the respective prophets' lives were molded that it could reflect guidance for the people of the time. Hence, the life of Moses, peace be upon him, was molded by Allah that the Israelites could relate to his life. The life of Isa alayhi salam was molded and governed and shaped and groomed by Allah that the people and the disciples of Isa could relate to his life. The life of Shu'ayb alayhi salam was molded that the people of Madyan could relate to his life. But the life of Nabee Al Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was so uniquely fashioned by Allah. And time doesn't bear and permit with me, but if you understand the Qur'an, how Allah has groomed and fashioned and molded the life of Allah, of Nabee alayhi salam, as he himself said, أَدَّبَنِي رَبِّي فَأَحْسَنَ تَأْدِيبِي, that my Allah nurtured me and my Allah perfected my nurturing. And like the poet said, شَهِدَ الْأَنَامُ بِفَضْلِهِ حَتَّى الْعِدَى وَالْفَضْلُ مَا شَهِدَتْ بِهِ الْأَعْدَاءُ وَالْفَضْلُ مَا شَهِدَتْ بِهِ الْأَعْدَاءُ. That humanity in its entirety was compelled to acknowledge the beauty of Nabee alayhi salam to such an extent that even his enemies had to say, as much as we hate him, there isn't a more honest man than Muhammad. And then the poet goes on to say, which is the climax of the two couplets, وَالْفَضْلُ مَا شَهِدَتْ بِهِ الْأَعْدَاءُ. The beauty and the excellence of a man is what his enemy can admit and acknowledge, and not his friends. And that critical part, which we unfortunately have not conquered today, was conquered in the most unique way by Nabee Al Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That his very enemies who hated him the most, yet had the most trust in the life of Nabee Al Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.